Hello, football fans. Yes, the NFL is back in the saddle again. And it's better than ever. The NFL season started on this past Thursday, not with the Super Bowl champions as it has been the tradition the last near 15 years. No, it started with the game between the Packers and Bears. Why? Well, the NFL is celebrating 100 years. Funny, it doesn't look a day over 75. But and the league decided to have its opening game be the latest chapter in the oldest rivalry in the NFL, the modern NFL, which is Packers Bears. It was a pretty good, interesting game. It actually ended with the Packers winning 10-3. Yes, you heard that right. The Packers actually won with defense. Oh my God, the Packers won with defense. The Packers won with defense. I had to throw that in, but seriously, yeah. Um, it was a crazy game. Rodgers didn't really have his usual Rodgers aura. He had a good drive in the second quarter, which ended with a touchdown pass to Jimmy Graham. But other than that, the offense kind of stalled a bit. Of course, against a defense like the Bears, that's nothing new. The Bears spent the whole game tripping all over themselves. Their main concern was, are they going to make field goals? And they made one. As a matter of fact, they started to score with a field goal with their new kicker, Eddie Pinero. They made it, and there was cheers around, but those cheers were short-lived when the Bears couldn't. The Bears suddenly they made the Packers defense look like their own. Oh my God, I still can't believe it. And now there's a lot of questions in Chicago. Is Trubisky any good? Should we fire? Should the Bears fire Nagy? It's a mess. But But on to Sunday's action. Yes, that first Sunday in the NFL, it is always great war. I've been watching NFL since I was a little boy, and that first week is always great. When you watch uh, that first Sunday of the NFL season, when you watch those games, it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. It's amazing horror, and it's still continuing on. A lot of new storylines entering this 2019 season. The most compelling one being the Browns. The Browns are supposed to be resurgent. They're supposed to have expectations. A lot of people, myself included, had the Browns going to the playoffs. I have them winning the AFC North. Some are going a little extreme and actually have them in the Super Bowl. I'm not going to go that far, but I actually do have them in the playoffs. And a lot of people think, well, they're going to start off on a winning foot. Not so fast. Though the Browns had a lead, they, like I just did right now, verbally, tripped all over themselves badly. Baker with 3 interceptions got sacked in his end zone for a safety. The defense couldn't do anything. They committed 18 penalties, which is the most they committed over 60 years. In all, it resulted in a 43-13 drubbing at the hands of the Titans, the same Titans who fell a hair short of the playoffs last year. Now, what else? Yes. Yes. Well, the Rams were back in action, defending their NFC crown. And for a while, Greg Zuerlein continued being the Rams' only offense as of late, but they got it going. They got it going, woke up a bit, started scoring touchdowns. It became a pretty close game at the end, but they ended up beating the Panthers 30-27. And and of course, I mentioned the Super Bowl champions, the New England Patriots. They had their banner celebration. The six-time champions against the real six-time champions in Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, the game was in Foxborough. The Patriots show up, couldn't find the Steelers out. I don't know what the hell happened. I really don't. I'm still mystified by this. See, here's the thing. I kind of figured New England would win this game. I thought they're at home. I thought it would be a close game. I didn't think it would be a bloodbath, and Big Ben would suddenly forget where the fuck he was. Seriously, what the hell was he doing? What the hell was the whole team doing? Nobody did anything. They were playing so conservatively. The one field goal they got, They're at the opposing 1 yard line, kicking a chip shot field goal. It was disgusting. It was the most horrendous thing I've ever seen in my life. I think even teams like the Jets and Miami have put up better efforts against New England than what I saw from the Steelers. It was putrid. And the heartbreaking part, and I thought to myself rather I made my video predictions regarding the NFL, but I did not have Pittsburgh making the playoffs. I thought to myself, well, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong about Pittsburgh. I hope Pittsburgh just goes out there, plays well, and proves me wrong. And they do get in. I don't like being right. I don't like being right about this. The Steelers, they just look terrible. They really do. It breaks my heart. It really does. Once great AFC superpower just plummeted. I mean, what? Did they get the life sucked out of them with this whole Antonio Brown mess? He's been out of Pittsburgh. He causes a ruckus in Oakland and ends up with New England. Um, and like I said before, they also got a drama when they got rid of those two, but they also got a town. But even then, I thought they would play better than this. I don't know. It's just a headache. It's just a heartache. It's just a heartache. Another heartbreak came a little bit before that game. Jacksonville. Jacksonville opened the season against the Chiefs, and they got pretty much bludgeoned. Well, made it worse. Nick Foles, the man, the legend, suffered a broken clavicle in that game. And the update that came, I think it was yesterday, Monday, was that he did have surgery, but he'll be out for about over 2 months. The earliest he can return is week 11. So yeah, I think Jacksonville's season is pretty much cooked. But let's get to the Monday games. It was a Monday night doubleheader per the Week 1 tradition since 2006. A great back and forth game between Houston and New Orleans. The New Orleans defense was New Orleans defense. They kind of let Houston in it after 2 plays on that drive. But Houston's defense didn't show up because they allowed New Orleans to get to field goal range with just seconds left, and Will Lutz made that 58-yarder, a career long for him, to win the game for the Saints. It was kind of a feel good moment because New Orleans was still kind of stinging from the NFC Championship, that terrible pass interference non-call that cost them. And then, of course, speaking of teams who are stinging, the Raiders. That was the question. How would the Raiders react after being, to put it as our trooper put it, after being okey-doked by Antonio Brown? Well, the Raiders responded. They responded strong. They totally defeated and dominated the Broncos, who had Joe Flacco as a new quarterback. Seriously, why the hell would Denver sign that old fossil for? The man's useless. So Oakland's off to a good start in what will be their final season in Oakland. The Raiders will be heading to Vegas the 2020 season. That Vegas stadium will be ready well before the 2020 NFL season. So this is their last season in Oakland. It's off to a good foot. Well, so week 1 was plenty fruitful. It also included a tie. That's right. For the second straight year, the opening week featured a tie. Lions and Cardinals competed to a 27-27 tie. The last game that ended before Sunday Night Football. So yeah. So week 1 was plenty fruitful. It was pretty good. So as far as the NFC North, the Packers beat the Bears, the Vikings won, and the Lions tied. So there's the NFC North after week 1. What's in store for the second week of the season? Well, week 2 begins Thursday night with the Panthers hosting the Buccaneers. 2 0-1 teams looking to get one on the left side of the column of the standings. And as for Sunday's action, Dallas, who handily beat the Giants, Dallas is heading to D.C. To face that team. And Packers' next game is the home opener. We're hosting the Vikings. And we'll host the Vikings our home opener. the more anticipated, the most anticipated game of Week 2, Rams Saints, the rematch from the NFC Championship. It is happening. I'm pretty sure Saint fans have had that date circled on their calendars, either their physical ones or their mental ones. But the rematch is this Sunday. Uh, Sunday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Falcons and Eagles. The next Monday night game, Browns and Jets. Which, fun fact, this is the 50th anniversary of Monday Night Football. Fun fact: Browns Jets was the first ever Monday night game played early in that 1970 season. So yeah, football is off and running. Get your seatbelts fastened. It's going to be a very interesting season, and I will recap week 2 next week. My next video will be a recap of the pennant races with the 2 weeks left of the season. So with that, I say good evening to you and enjoy what should be a great